Alright folks, here we are at Cache Valley's basement. Cutler Dam, elevation 4,400 feet. Is that going to focus? There we go, Cutler Dam. And today, if everything goes as planned, we're going to go from the basement to the top of the roof. 1 mile of vertical feet, way over there to Mount Naomi. By kayak, bike, and ski. We're calling it the Scott Dattwyler Memorial Paddle Pedal Pole, and it's in honor of Scott Dattwyler, great friend of all of the outdoors people in Cache Valley, who passed away last August, and his birthday was on Thursday, I believe. So join me on my journey. See you soon. So the first pioneers to come through here on their way to California, I believe it was 1845, was the Francher Party, and they crossed out of Cache Valley up there on top of these cliffs on what today we call Long Divide, and apparently they called this the Gates of the Bear, this area. Now it's home to an active railway and lots of wildlife. We've seen beaver, muskrat, several Canadian geese, tons of ducks, a couple of pelicans, and some Ganser ducks too. So it's quite an active place down in here. The only other human I've seen is Jordan. She's back there providing some support for me. So appreciate her coming along too. Okay, we made it back to the marina in Newton, and we're going to switch over from paddle to pedal now. That took way longer than I anticipated. All right, here we are, heading out on the second part of the journey. That first part, the paddle, was way harder than I thought it was going to be. So, the reason I'm on my mountain bike, I don't know what's the smartest thing to do, but oh well, we're doing it. On our way up there. Go up here to my stash where I left my skis. This is the part I'm dreading, trying to carry all this on my mountain bike up Smithville Canyon. Whether I go or where I'll stay, I see a mountain in my gates. I see it more and more each day. I see a fire above the lake. All right, here we are at the Smithfield Canyon Summer Trailhead. Bike locked up here at the banks of Summit Creek, and ready to hopefully skin up to Naomi now. So Jordan left because she has some knee pain that skiing really makes worse, so she's not joining me for this segment. All right, we just passed South Fork of Summit Creek back over there. Scott used to say that that was one of the most remote places in the Bear River Range. It had a special place in his heart. So I thought that was worth mentioning. And Smithfield Canyon is special. It's fun up here. I've only been up here a couple of times. And got a long ways to go. There's Naomi. So I better get on it. I just realized I passed 2,000 feet of vert. So about 3,500 more to go, or so, more than that actually, a little bit more. Oh, crazy. Put a little grass skin in here. Alright, I don't know if you can see that, but we just passed 3,000 feet of ascent. We're in altitude of 7,211. So that puts us at about, I don't know, 2,800 feet, 2,700 feet to the top of Naomi. We're going to start up this side canyon. The summer trail is the next canyon over. So we're just going to parallel that and then hit the ridge and hopefully jet up to Naomi. I should be heading out of here by now. I'm way too late. But the snow's really stable and this breeze is keeping things cool. So I'm feeling good about today. Alright, 3,700 feet of ascent, and we're about halfway up this little side canyon, almost the ridge. Really got fortunate today. Snow's pretty stable. In fact, I had to put my long sleeve back on. It's pretty cool up here, and I've seen some, evidence like over there in that coulee of slides happened previous this week, probably when we had that rain in the warmer days. But today, I'm gonna be alright. Appreciated Eric's beta on this area and the great pictures he sent me as I pick out a route based on those pictures. Google Earth just doesn't tell the story. And I found somebody's tracks here. I'm assuming they're his. I was following some all the way up the canyon through the grotto back there. I bet where he is because he was just up here recently. So appreciate him forging the way. Had to do a couple of stream crossings back there in the grotto. Pretty non-eventful. One I used some logs that were downed, and the other one there was a snow bridge I was able to ski across. So not as big a deal as I'd feared. I gotta show you this gnar here. Lots of gnarly trees. So I worked my way out of that little canyon and I'm going up the ridge now. Snow's like really firm for being, south facing. So I decided to shave off a little bit of distance and go for this ridge. We just passed 4,000 feet of ascent. We're at 8225 thereabouts. We have about another 17. There's some tracks going up that spot through that saddle. And if I didn't know any better, I'd say they're bear tracks. They're large and round, and looks like there's another smaller set parallel or in with them. It's very possible it's a mama and a cub that went up that line right there and through that saddle. I wish I had time to go over there and check it out. We had to see where we came from over there. That little notch in the west side of Cache Valley, with the first pioneers that came through the valley on their way to California, called the Gates of the Bear. And you can see the Bear River out there running toward the gates. And my beloved Wellsvilles are finally coming into view. We've got a spectacular day up here, looking at Flat Top over there. Naomi's just over this false summit or so. We're getting close. Got the seventh sister and the other sister's ridge running towards Elmer over here.
Oh, I'm just waiting on a wild sun. Oh, well, I'm just waiting on a wild sun. And I sold my friends and I sold my friends. Oh, well, I'm just waiting.
All right, here we are, just below Naomi's South Summit. Somehow we gotta get up that. It's been a little bit sketchy through this section. A lot of snow drifts, they're like waves, and you'd ski down one and ski up the other. And sometimes when you get on top, you break off a little wet slab that would go sliding down the canyon. Sure is beautiful though. Let's go for the summit. There at the top, Gog and Magog, Bear Lake and Tony Grove. So this was a fun little challenge here. I had to literally boot pack up it on my hands and knees, chiseling toe holds with my telly boots. But made it. I might have to ski down that way too, but it was pretty solid. I think these clouds started to melt, so that's helped a lot, even though it's pretty cold up here. Alright, we made it! Well, as I was saying, I made it. Let me get down here a little bit out of the wind. So looking at the watch here, we end up with a little bonus vert because, well, watches aren't that accurate, and we had a little bit of descending down in the valley as we were coming across. So the watch is saying 10,007 feet, which is slightly high. Naomi's like 980, I believe. And it's showing 6,332 feet of ascent, so we picked up a bonus 1,000 feet along the way. Here, clouds came in to firm things up a little bit. We try to stand up here and get you a better shot of the valley. Okay, the lowest point in the valley over there, with that notch in the mountains, to the highest point, right here, Mount Naomi. The flat top, the ridge above Tony Grove, and of course Magog, Gog. Salt River Range is out there in the distance. You probably can't see that. I can definitely see the U.S. quite well out there in the distance. It's sweet. That Bear River, where we started, of course, this morning, starts over there in the Uintas. So